Hi there, you are joining me at an in-person estate auction. This was held over the weekend in Willow Street, Pennsylvania, super close to where I live, so that was really nice. I knew exactly where the auction was being held. Usually I'm driving out in the middle of nowhere going, I think it's over here. This was the same auctioneer as the weekend before. Last weekend we had a lot of rain, and of course this past weekend it was very, very sunny. They had the box lots all set out, very easy to look through. I really like this auction house. Sorry, look, let's zoom in really close and go far back out. It was neat seeing the box lots and all that they had to offer. And I have to mentally keep track of, okay, what do I want to get? What do I want to get? I saw this box lot of trays. They look to be in really, really good condition. I did win this lot. There's a lot of Christmas ones. And then at the bottom are very large, kind of that paper rectangle shaped trays. I had to think of what I'm talking about on the very bottom of the box. The items that I won that I did not film, I will show at the end of this video. Oh, look. Look. All of my Graham's glasses. Look at it. Oh. I've gotten quite a collection of the glasses, but that's exciting to see. You don't see them, and here they are. Oh, it's exciting. Oh, these are good too. Those are neat. Christmas greetings. Florence. Comes with a free spider. Oh, okay, her name was Florence. Welcome to her kitchen. Here's a little measuring cup, measuring spoons. Williamsburg apple.
I mean, they had a lot of stuff, but
David Murky from your social Sunday school teacher, Jacob R. Meyer, 1938. That's neat. That's cool.
look at stickers, you know, the yard sale stickers.
Macaroni.
I knew where it's at, but is that
The further I moved down, the closer I got to a generator that was being used by the food truck, so that is why I'm doing a voiceover now. They had a whole bunch of copper, as you can see. This went for a little bit higher than I wanted, plus it's a lot of copper. I thought that last piece I touched was really nice. They had the lots separated into nice quantities, I think, grouped together, towels grouped together, canning jars grouped together. I like that planter, that wire planter, that sold. Of course, the fan sold. Right now it's 84 degrees here in Lancaster. It's crazy how hot it is right now. Going on down the line to show you, they had some vintage pillows here. I'm going to get closer to them. Here was a nativity set that I thought all of the pieces were there. And I thought, well, you have the three wise men and the Holy Family. That's all you really need. But then I realized that it wasn't Mary. I thought, right, there's baby Jesus. But I thought this piece, I'm going to point to it right there, the one I touch. I thought that was Mary. But when I looked at it again, I realized it was a man holding a sheep. So it wasn't complete. Someone had a pom-pom maker and made some pillows. I thought those were pretty fantastic. There's the vintage towels, but they did have staining on them, or I would have picked those up. I'm panning over here to the left to show you the lawn chairs. I thought those were fantastic. They were in really great shape. And then back to the box lots. I've learned that you really have to look. Don't just glance over and go, oh, candles and baskets, because look, I found a fairy light. And I bid on this box just for this fairy light. It is marked Made in England. It has a little chip on the bottom. But I bought it for myself because I love finding fairy lights. This is, I guess, is more of a fairy lamp. I thought it was really pretty. And of course, then there's extra stuff that came in the box that I really wasn't too excited about, but hey, it was still exciting to get what you want. Then moving on in this box lot, I did get these, and I got these pads, and then I'm going to get a bowl that's inside here because we came back to get something. I'm going to show you at the very end of the video. We came back the next day, and some of this stuff people didn't want. So whoever won this box lot didn't want some of these items, didn't want the trivet, and didn't want that basket there. I called it a bowl earlier. So I got those items. And then there were some other candles. I'm looking for lucite candles because sometimes they throw the lucite candles in with the regular candles. That's happened to me before at an auction. So I'm not taking those items yet because I'm getting them the next day for free. I just didn't know it at the time. This is called a package of loveliness. I was thinking that there was going to be gloves inside, but it turns out it was lotions and potions. That was pretty neat. And then next to that box, they had some gloves, and then on the boxes on the right that you see there, I'm going to open up, I think, one of them to show you what's inside there. There was a card, and then I think maybe a hanky or a towel or something. Still in the original gift box, which was exciting. This is a Wat and Shand. It's a local department store to Lancaster, and that is the circle, the square that you go around when you're downtown. So I'm going to show you a picture of Wat and Shand with the thing now. Back in the day, there's the Wat and Shand building, and then that's a recent picture there on the right. It is now turned into a hotel. They've kept the front facade of the hotel and built the hotel behind it, which is pretty nice. There were some hats in there, but they look pretty worn. And then here is a Sunday school attendance diploma. So this had some nice things, but when we got down to this section, I really wasn't bidding on some things. I kind of forgot that I wanted some things there, but like I said, it turned out, those had snowmobile outfits, a man and a woman's set. By the time we had gone down here, I'd forgotten, but then, of course, future me didn't know I was going to get some stuff for free the next day, so it all worked out. I have a suitcase similar to this one, but mine is more oranges. I bought it and then never listed it. These rugs here sold for over $150. There were quite a few of them. I would say there were probably at least 4 of them in there, and that went really high, really fast. And then that woven piece that you saw on top of it by the rugs, that was a cover for if you had a bench seat in a pickup truck. They had some littles in some of these boxes. Here's some little crocheted baby shoes, some papers, but then mixed in with it, look at this really cool purse. I thought this had some age to it, so I wanted to open it up and show you who made it. Made in British Hong Kong, so that definitely had some age to it. If you saw my short, that furniture on the right looks familiar to you. Here I'm walking down the driveway to show you the other furniture that they had for sale. Some of it sold and some of it did not, which was kind of surprising. The red sofa did not sell. It's a nice vintage looking set. And I got all of this waterfall furniture for $3. I made a short about it the other day, and you can see that short under my playlists. It's called Shorts.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
What do you think of it?
MS.
What do you think of it?
MS 72. That's amazing.
Salon has.
This way. That's cool. Oh, sorry. Can you get it? Okay. Keys.
Okay, whatever, I don't care, yeah. Okay, right, yeah, come on. He thinks around 11.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yes, 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 you're not gonna sell it before that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. No.
Oh, there's another. See how Rockford and that cost a wagon. Oh, it's a chip and dip. I think it's clear. I think it's clear glass. That's pretty. That's pretty. Oh my gosh. That's a huge crock.
30 gallons.
30 gallons.
Yeah, that's
What
what that stands for.
Did they like what would you?
I make sauerkraut and
Oh,
things
you
like
make
that.
sauerkraut.
Yeah.
Would you use that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, would
I have
you?
a 20 gallon at home, and this thing that makes that look like a midget. I borrow. I make sauerkraut. I've been doing it for like 5
Do you do it all
years
year
now.
round or just like
No,
for
in the fall. In other words,
Okay,
I
for
raise
pork
my
and
own
sauerkraut.
cabbage, and
Do you?
then you do it like in November, so
Yes.
it's ready for New Year's.
New Year's, of
okay?
course, yes.
But I kept borrowing this thing from a guy. I said, I don't want something to happen to it and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I ended up buying one off of an old lady and man in my church.
Okay.
I do work for them, help them out.
Yeah.
They're poor souls and stuff. And
Sure.
they had one sitting in the basement, and I said, Gene, I said, would you like to sell that thing? No, that's a family heirloom. I said, okay,
Yeah,
no problem.
yeah.
You know, so the next year I went down and fixed a roof leak and stuff, and she said, Rich, she said, I want you to take that crock. I said, I'm not taking it. I said, I'll pay you what it's worth. I said, I have an antique dealer in our church and I doubled the price he gave me. I
That's so
doubled
nice.
it.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
she wanted me. I said, I'm not taking it, you know. And
They're worth a lot,
So
yeah.
so I ended up having like 105 quarts of sauerkraut. But I do it for fun.
Yeah, it's like your hobby.
I
Yeah.
hand it out to people
Aw,
and stuff. I
that's
said, if you don't
nice.
like it, I said, there's no
Oh.
recipe. This is the way my grandfather did it. And I said,
That's so cool.
Yeah. So
Hey, I hope you get that.
I'd be interested in it. Yeah, I've been watching sales and stuff, and a friend of mine said, "Hey, I saw a sale in Willow Street.
Well,
They have a 30 gallon." But that's
That's big. They
That's
had
big.
one last weekend. Were you at the one that they had last weekend?
no.
And it had no marks on it, and it went for like $30.
Oh, jeez.
And they were like, I remember when I mean, because usually they were, and I don't know if there's anything wrong with it, because I don't really pay attention, because I don't do Crocs,
well,
but
antique dealers
don't
are telling me
know.
that the younger generation's not interested. in
they
it.
don't know what to do
They
with
don't
that.
know.
I bring it to you and make you make sauerkraut.
Yeah.
So maybe, you never know.
Yeah, I have an 80-year-old. She's my oldest cousin, and she does it with me. And yeah,
That's
I
fine.
raise all the cabbage, and then I cut it up, get it ready and stuff, and then she comes and I have an old antique shredder I put right over and shred it in there. There's a process of doing it, you know, and then you just let it sit for 8 weeks. It's just a natural fermentation. That's all it is. There's no recipe to it. Someone said, "Well, you put vinegar." I said, "It's not. It's
You
not
just
sauerkraut."
put chopped up cabbage
salt.
and salt, and it
Yeah.
makes its own liquid. I didn't know that.
Yeah, 8 weeks. You let it sit for 8 weeks. Now everybody I go to said, "Hey, if you don't like it, don't eat it." But I said, "This
love
is,
it.
this is natural.
Right.
It's
good for your gut, too.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I told my wife I could eat it once every couple weeks. I said,
sure.
and the warm ups are even better. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I don't
hope
know
you
how
get
long
it.
this is gonna take to they get to this stuff because I got to be back in Manheim by lunchtime. So. But yeah,
you never
I'm
know. They
I'm
might
really
wanna get the
interested
big
in it,
thing, yeah.
But see, what I have to do,
Yeah.
you make up a you make up a circle of wood, and then you cut it in half. And what happens once you do your stumping, see, there's a stumper.
Yes.
You stump it. Once you get it full, then you take that half moon, the 2 pieces of wood, and you push it down and push it down into the liquid. See, the salt brings out the moisture in the cabbage.
Okay.
Someone said you add water. No, you don't add water. The cabbage, when you add salt, it's just sea salt. You just sprinkle like a tablespoon on, and you shred about a couple
Yeah,
inches
it's so
thick.
fit. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Then it's just, you do that, stomp it, put some salt, and then you just keep doing it until you get filled to the top. Then you squeeze those 2 pieces of wood down in, so all your water comes up.
Okay.
And then I'd take a bunch of bricks or whatever and put them in a plastic bag and put them on for weight. Just put a terry cloth over it and just let it sit for 8
So
weeks.
if you filled this up to the top.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't?
I'd take it about there or something.
Oh, okay. So would it go down a little,
Yeah,
like halfway
yeah,
by the time you're done?
Yeah.
That is so. Oh, I hope you get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited for you. Have them. You know how you can ask them to like auction things off.
What's that?
You know how you can ask like, can you bring this out and auction that out?
Yeah.
And if you have to go, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because you're going to use it. That's what the cool thing is.
Well, that's just it. I'm using it. I'm not.
Yeah.
There's
Now, do you have to line it, make sure it's glazed inside, or it's fine?
No, I just clean. Well.
Oh, you can clean it, but you don't have to like.
No.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's so smooth.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
that's a dandy.
Yeah.
I was the first thing I was looking at, see if there's any hairline cracks. There's
Yes.
a crack down the side, then it could be when you have your pressure in there and stuff, it
You'd
could
have to-
break.
Oh.
But it's got some weight to it. Yeah, that's an old
That's so
homemade.
cool. That's really neat. Thank you for telling me. I didn't know. Now I know.
Sorry.
That's okay. Let's see. Look at this jewelry. This one. That. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so bright. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I love it. Look at these. These are neat too. Little purses. This is pretty. The enamel. So old. Gosh. So old. Those sell well too. These egg scale.
Get some good pictures.
I know. Oh, here's all the blankets. Oh, this is a cute little kitchen. Ooh, look at all the blankets. Nice.
Yeah, quarters
Ooh, that's pretty. Isn't that pretty?
That's cool. Bidding on the gold.
Wedding band set of dishes. Ooh,
Dave, you want to listen?
you see that over there?
Dave,
Right there.
You want it open?
Me too. This is what we came back for the next day and how I was able to pick up the free items. We picked up this pump organ because they were going to just throw it away. And so I reached out to my friend George the Antique Nomad with this picture, and I asked him, what's your opinion on this? How old is this? And he was so gracious to get back to me. He said that normally they only had 7 different sounds, but mine has 10 buttons, so I might have some extra sounds that it makes it a little bit fancier. And because of the gingerbreading and shelves and mirror, mine's a late one from 1895 to 1900. It's in really, really great shape for its age. I don't believe it works, but our piano teacher is going to look at it sometime in the future to see if he can get it working. It's a beautiful piece, and I am glad we rescued it. A big thank you to George for giving me the information on the pump organ. And if anybody's in the market for one, just message me. Jewelry's over here. test cars. Oh, look, it has a wooden base. You've never seen with wooden bases. It's fun. Here, let's go look at these lamps again. We are back closer to the generator, which is super noisy, so I am back doing a voiceover. Here's some more furniture. They had these blue mirror pieces, both of them, well, there were these two, and then there were two other ones, and they were sold all together, I think for under $200, which was really, really a great deal, because that stuff sells really, really high. Then I noticed when I was over here looking at the furniture, there were box lots over there. These were some handcrafted boxes. They were marked who made them. There was also a box of ephemera that I was thinking about buying, but it went for a little bit higher than I was comfortable spending. I'm going to have a lot of the things that I won at the auction for sale on my Whatnot sale this Saturday, April 15th, 2023 at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to leave a few pictures of what to expect at that sale from the things that I got at this auction. I certainly hope you can join me. You can use the link in the description of this video to get $15 off your very first purchase of Whatnot. Look at this lamp. Isn't it fabulous? But it went for a little high. Okay, I hope you enjoy hearing the sounds of this auctioneer.
$70, $65 right there one time. He takes the glassware and or dishes and stuff, and his number, that's all right. 378, 378. Up again, there he goes. Somebody firing there, 10 to go. 10 dollars, 10, 10 dollars, 10 dollars, 10, 10 dollars, 10, 10, 5. At 5 dollars, 5 dollars, 5, 5, 5, 7 house, 7 dollars, 7 dollars, 7 now 10 dollars, 10 now 12 now 12 now 12 now 15. At 15 dollars, 15 dollars, 15 dollars, 12 and a half is 306, 306.
Here are the blankets that I won. I might sell maybe one on Whatnot. I'm not quite sure, but most likely these are going to go on eBay. A big thank you to Jenny for taking the pictures of the blankets for me. The snorting in the background is brought to you by Indy. I picked up these coats for free when we went to get the pump organ. I think that this is fake fur because I did a little burn test, and I think this one is the prettiest one. I am going to definitely sell this at the Whatnot sale. Isn't that fabulous? And here are some other items that I won at the auction. I will be having a little video of what to expect at the Whatnot sale coming up soon. Probably, I'm thinking maybe tomorrow, definitely by Friday. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see ya.